Um, Ever wonder why some action movies just get better with time? And when they've been, we're constantly bombarded with bigger, louder, and more explosive blockbusters, but often they don't age well, you know. But there's one franchise that defied the odds, and one film in particular that stands above the rest. Vin Diesel's career has seen its share of highs and lows, but the saga has undoubtedly defined him uh, for over 2 decades. He's led this franchise to incredible success. But while some entries have faltered, one film consistently rises to the top. And that film is very covered, but there's something that sits on the right. Released in 2011, it wasn't just a hit; it was a turning point. Uh, it felt different, more grounded, and surprisingly, it's aged remarkably well in a market saturated with over-the-top action. Managed to strike a perfect balance. Uh, the Rio de Janeiro setting uh, added a vibrant backdrop, and the heist-focused plot felt fresh. The action was spectacular, from the train robbery to the vault drag, but it served the story, not the other way around. Um, it wasn't just about explosions; it was about like character interactions, and a compelling narrative. Seeing the team dynamic flourish was a breath of fresh air. Each character got their moment to shine, and the introduction of Hobbs as a formidable antagonist um, only elevated the stakes. It felt like a genuine threat, a villain you could understand and respect. Before the franchise was on shaky ground, the previous installments hadn't quite hit the mark. So this film saved the series, revitalizing it with strong reviews and impressive box office numbers. But despite the success of subsequent films, none have quite reached to the same level. The Was a solid follow up and delivered an emotional punch. However, they still lacked the grounded feel of the Incredible Crisis. Later installments like and attempted bigger and bolder ideas, but ultimately fell short. Um, wasn't about superhuman feats or ridiculous plot twists. Um, it was about a crew pulling off an impossible heist, facing real consequences, and working together as a family. Uh, the danger felt genuine, and the stakes were high. It was a thrilling ride from start to finish. Hobbs wasn't just a villain, he was a force of nature, a physical specimen with a clear motivation. Hernan Reyes, the antagonist, was straightforward but compelling, forcing Dom's crew to think big and take risks. It was a perfect clash of ideologies and personalities. The franchise has certainly delivered its share of humor and action, but offered something more: a grounded approach, explosive scenes, and unforgettable characters. It's an underrated masterpiece. a film that stands head and shoulders above the rest. And they say the family is all about loyalty, but I bet Dom still makes everyone pay for gas after those high-speed chases. Um, with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.